Hello and welcome to BritTwits. My name's Alex, I'm the twit of the controller, and I'm joined today by Dan. Dan, you're not wearing a button-up shirt like normal.
No, because I feel really ill. And
well, I also feel ill, Dan, but standards.
I don't care how you feel. No, I feel terrible today. I don't know what's going on. I feel.
We shouldn't have gone to that COVID party, should we?
We shouldn't have gone to.
I can't believe they're still going on.
It's like that. Oh, we just jumping straight in, are we, Alex?
Oh yeah, sorry. What did we do last time? I thought you were running under some kind of time constraint. That's what you told me.
We're doing this. We're speed running this part of the game.
Let's do this. Yeah. So what did we do last time, Dan?
So we survived the Thunder Plains with the rest of the Thunder Plains, and we are in Macalania Woods, Macarena table. We're near the Macarena table.
Macarena table. Yeah. So other than enjoying the beauty of this game, Dan, how are you? If you're not unwell, what's going on? What's wrong?
Oh, I think I just got a cold, mate. That's all. I think I was working too hard, doing too many hours. You know, complain. No, I'm just not feeling 100%. It is what it is. It happens.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. If you've got cold now, it's gonna be a long fucking winter for you, isn't it?
Oh, mate, exactly.
But I think it has been for everyone, hasn't it? Already. Like, I was shocked when I remembered it wasn't October yet.
I think it's the fact that it feels like it's a lot later in the year than what it is.
Let me break the ice.
I mean, it was particularly weird for me because I forgot my sister's birthday a whole week and a half before it happened, which meant I technically remembered it.
Amazing. That is the way to do it, isn't it? Is to forget early.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing because I sort of, when you they call it failing upwards, don't they?
Yes.
Where you sort of you do something wrong and it results in success.
Yes. A mission failed successfully.
There we go, we learned Aqua Breath. So if
you
glanced at one of these big horrible bastards, you get some pretty helpful abilities out of them. I should point out, these are actually one of the harder things in Macarena Temple.
These are the chimeras, right?
Yeah, they're really, really sodding hard to kill.
Quite lucky they
we're just going to do the humiliation kill with Riku.
Quite lucky they only come up on their own.
I don't think they do. I think we just got lucky there, which gave us the opportunity to flex.
100% success rate of it being on its own. It's only ever been on its own. Never can't turn up on anything else.
Now, if I remember, one of the hardest things about Macarena Temple is the fact that you get confused over what direction you're going.
Oh God! Yes, I can imagine that.
Are you okay? Are you genuinely dying at this
No,
stage?
I'm fine. I'm fine. This may be my last will and testament.
We'll want to get a new Dan.
Well, we have to go through the clones, right? Like, I mean...
Somehow Dan returned. We just have that badly delivered in our next episode.
It's just slightly different, like slightly different eye colour or different haircut or something like that. Oh, Waka died. What happened?
Oh, he just got hit a lot with water up. So my plan is, as long as Yuna survives to the next rotation, I'm just gonna go absolutely mental and just bring in Pikachu.
Yes,
because,
Pikachu.
I don't see any point in just risking dying.
Is my voice gonna last long enough for me to scream it's Pikachu at you?
I hope so.
I wonder.
Christ. You do need to put the, who's that Pokemon just in here.
I mean, it was already on the first episode where we got it, mate. Have you even watched our content?
Yeah, I did, but I conveniently forgot that happened, because I think that should happen every single time. See, this was a hard encounter until we just gamed the
it's Pikachu! Sorry, I forgot. I missed
That's you done.
Oh, that hurt. Oh.
You're going to be picking up Lisa later on, and she'll be like, "Why are you ignoring me?" It's like, you're not. He's got no voice left because you chose to use it to yell Pikachu.
It's Pikachu.
We got ourselves an auto save there.
There is an Albed Primer here somewhere on the Lake Road. Where a Waka is, wherever we find a Waka, there's an Albed Primer here.
I'm going to level with you. This particular part is ridiculously hard. So if I don't find it first time, I am going to largely ignore it.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to do about it. Like, I can't help this situation.
Control.
If we still had
just log back into TeamViewer and
exactly.
kind of want to ore and stuff.
So do you know what I found out, Alex? You know, I was saying before that I've been having these weird recording issues where it just keeps randomly dropping frames and all that. And I tried loads of different things to try and get it to work. And I figured it out. It's because I upgraded OBS.
You haven't updated?
No, I did, and it was a mistake.
Never ever update any software. I'm still on 95.
The thing is, OBS 28 is really good, and it's got some really cool features. But for some reason, my PC doesn't like it. So I need to do some more investigation. But at the moment, I've downgraded, and everything seems to be fine.
Well, that's cracking. That's really good news, that is, because
I love when
I knew
that
it was
happens.
upsetting you that you couldn't figure out what was actually messing it up.
It does my head in. It does my absolute head in when I can't figure out what a problem is. It's my job. My job is to figure out problems. So.
Which is that why you were included in the writing of the new mini budget?
Sorry, no. I'm not being involved in that. I'm not saying I was involved in that at all, Your Honour.
I remember you saying, me and my best mate Liz, we've written this new budget
Me
out.
and Bezzy Liz.
And it's cracking, because when I have my next trip over to the States, like, when I transfer all my dollars back over, they're going to be worth a fortune.
That is a good point. Probably should have invested in some dollars before this happened.
Well, do you remember at the start of the old special military operation into the Ukraine?
Yes.
When I was going on about buying rubles.
You were.
And I only didn't do it because I was already under investigation. because I didn't want to have all my assets seized.
Because of all the court proceedings.
It was absolutely a mistake. Like, if I had my time again, I would have put, what, 3-4 grand into rubles?
As if you've got 3-4 grand lying around ready to put in rubles, eh?
But you have, and I got your bank details.
That is a good point. Shit.
Yeah. Mikasa Sukasa.
Why did I give those to you? Why did I do that?
Well, to be fair, it's fraud, isn't it? That's what it was.
It's fraud, you're right. It is for fraud.
Yeah,
the secret ingredient is crime.
I often pretend to be you on the dark web.
Oh, yeah, well, someone has to, because I just haven't got the time or the effort, to be honest.
You can't maintain the same profile you once did.
Exactly. It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard work.
You've got to put the hours in. Talking about putting hours in, I've heard you're still starting some 5-hour reviews.
Yes, so we're starting some new stuff on the channel, which I'm actually really excited about.
Just say, did you see that segue then?
That went really well. I'm proud of you. Thanks for ruining it by
no
mentioning that it was a segue. You idiot. Oh my god, my light's falling off. Okay, everything's fine. It's probably up already by this point. If I've done everything as I want to. You will see the first 5-hour review on the channel either now or very soon.
What are you reviewing, Dan?
The Saints Row, the new one.
The bad one.
The bad one. No, it's. I don't want to give away too much of my feelings on the game, but to say it started to pick up around about the 3.5-hour mark isn't a point in its favour.
No, that's probably. It's a sort of thing where, like, there's only two things that have that really in recent history, which is that and most Marvel films pick up around about the 3.5 hour now.
Do you know what? Thinking about Marvel stuff, I fucking adore She-Hulk. I think it's brilliant.
Do you?
I absolutely adore it. I think honestly, I've been watching it and it's stupid. It's so silly.
Calm down.
And we're not giving Bartello the
oh, you're right. Sorry.
The attention he deserves. So I don't care. You need to justify your opinion on She-Hulk
My opinion on She-Hulk is really simple. It's really silly, and it knows it's silly, and I love that. I'm all about things that are supposed to be silly. That's why I enjoyed the original Saints Row games.
Have you watched all of She-Hulk?
Yeah.
Shall we search?
Right, okay, so we're going to do I can say spoiler. I use it in the loosest possible fucking terms. That's like, spoiling dog shit.
Thank you.
But, episode 6, they represent a man doing a divorce.
Yep.
And they represent him and with glee divvy his stuff up. They make absolutely no attempt whatsoever to protect his assets in any way.
Granted, they're not like they're not good lawyers.
It's a legal story in which nobody has any idea, even passingly, how the law works.
But the other side of that is...
And I've seen the lead writer. I believe she's been divorced at least twice.
The other side of that is, if you follow the story, that it's quite clear there's nothing they can do to defend the man. Because
I mean, it's quite clear there's nothing they can do to defend the man. They can say, do you have any dependents in this marriage? No. Why did you enter into these things that you're complaining about? Oh, in your own free will. It's like, it's the same as like, you know, if you and I were to run a business together.
Sorry, run a business together.
Remember when you and I were married, and do you remember when you ran up all those credit card debts in my credit card? But because I gave you all those details and I let you do it,
it was your own fault.
They're not your debts, they're my debts.
They're your debts.
It's why when you have a mortgage, you specifically have to take out a mortgage under both names, and both of you adhere to that mortgage, even if you split up.
Oh my god, it's these weird fucks.
That was good of you to distract me. Because that would have been the whole episode. Episode whatever this is, 27 or something, in which Alex goes off on one about
29.
29.
29, I think. Yeah, is it 29? Am I being a moron? That sounds like me.
No, I think you probably know better than me. I couldn't remember you'd already done the Pikachu thing.
I think I've nailed that. I think this is episode 29. It is.
I'm quite irritated that there's that little red one that specifically is going to, like, kick our heads in. And there's no way of avoiding it.
Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention at all then.
Explain the butterflies to us, which is, if you touch a blue butterfly, you get gubbins.
Okay.
If you touch a red butterfly, you get battles.
Oh, alright,
You don't want red ones. You want blue ones.
So you get
but then it starts the thing by just putting red ones in front of you.
Ah. Is it just a run into them sort of deal as opposed to actual press A to interact sort of thing?
But what's tricky about this is the fact that occasionally they will spawn in on the spot that you're stood on. And they will also change colour.
Mid-flight.
So this is definitely a mini boss that I think it's probably best, or mini puzzle or whatever, a mini game, where it's just pure luck whether or not you actually benefit from it, or if it's just more encounters.
Sorry, just go back to Joel for a second. I actually have a question.
Yeah.
What is the star? Just to the left.
That's luck.
Is that luck? Okay.
Luck is one of these interesting things where it kind of just feeds into multiple stats.
Yeah.
So it's the sort of thing that generally when I get return spheres and, friend spheres and things, which are spheres that allow you to change your space on the sphere grid, I return and pick this up then, because you don't really get a great many luck spheres or fortune spheres, whichever one they're called.
That makes sense.
Throughout the game, you only get them occasionally.
I just genuinely think that's the only time we've seen that so far.
I think there's one more on his grid, which I quickly navigate. There we are.
I mean, we have a luck sphere ourselves, so we can put it wherever we like. But
so we can make more luck, so you just put it next to other luck things, or just on a crossroads that other people have to go through anyway. But there's not a lot of point until we've got some fortune spheres.
Yep, fair enough.
And weirdly enough, fortune spheres are actually better for other things other than increasing your stats.
Okay.
Because you can use them to make some really good customized armaments later on. So you're actually better off not really doing it.
Oh, fair enough. There you go. So yeah, so to reiterate, things that Dan likes, She-Hulk. Things that Dan isn't so keen on right now, the new Saints Row.
You're wasting our time.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, I think you could somehow merge that together. I would be ready for the end of the universe. I'd be cool with it at that point.
I presume you're not a fan then, by any chance?
No, I'm not really a fan of either, to be honest. Because
that was poison. I thought it had return attack or whatever it is that Joel's got.
Counter attack. Yeah.
I couldn't remember what counter.
Let's remind me. Let's actually get ourselves back into contention, because we're losing some serious
life
points here. No,
sorry,
I would like to see your...
The way that Aura looked at Yuna then. It's like, fucking fix it. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Do your job.
Do your job. Yes. It's a reference to a Mass Effect Let's Play. Watch it.
Please watch it. I mean, I think when are you looking at
not now,
getting
later.
back on that?
Very soon, hopefully, once Joel is free. So, what's the problem is, obviously, because I'm going to be traveling to Qatar very soon for the World Cup, and then I'm home for 5 days after that, and then I travel to Australia with Joel to work on the Australian Open. So, I mean, Joel and I are going to be staying in the hotel room together, so we'll probably film some stuff together while we're there, but the problem is we're going to be on the wrong time zone for you, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, BritTwits is basically, ironically, it's going to be Joel and Dan who go away for a while, but it means that BritTwits is going to be very Alex-like.
Yeah, which is a very weird thing, isn't it? But
well, so far, I have attended every single recording session of every single episode of every single thing.
True, as have I.
Well, you have to.
Exactly. So, but at the moment, so one of the cool things is going to happen very soon, actually, same week as this will go live, is I'm going to be going and seeing Alex. I'm going to hang out with Alex for a bit. Actually go and see Alex's house. It's Pikachu! Fuck, that hurt.
You're going to be spending some time at my hovel, aren't you?
Yes, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it's actually like.
Horrible. Just like... Simple with that. No, I like my house. It's a little piece of heaven.
Little slice.
Little slice of heaven, my home.
No, I can't wait. I'm very excited. So we're gonna do that.
There is a. I mean, they you know the hallway scene in The Shining where all the blood runs down the hallway. They actually shot that at my house.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Good. I'm excited for that. That's gonna be fun. And by that I mean terrified.
You want to stay in your room between about 4 and 5.
Oh my god. What, PM or AM? I just want to know.
Yes.
Yes.
But the main issue with my house is very porous walls.
And shopping carts through the front window.
Yeah.
Everyone, focus
Yes,
on
also car. Sorry, I mean trolley. I forgot where I was from then.
Oh, that's all right. Then we won't hold that against you. We'll just hold the fact you won't let me forget how many times I've had bits of my house whittled.
Yep. I can't wait to add to that when I get there.
I truly am the most popular man in command.
Oh mate. Yeah. So we'll probably go do something as well while we're there as we go. What was that? Hypello? What?
Hypello potion.
We spoke about that. I remember that was the thing we spoke about.
Yeah, because the Hypellos are the people that own shoe puffs.
Yep.
But they also make some pretty kick-ass potions, which are mainly good in Riku's mixes, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, let's have a look at exactly what it is. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of use for this. So I think you just mix it. It's a mixing ingredient.
Yep.
Which is fine.
There seems to be something for this. We need to find a whacker.
To be deeply concerned that I've leaked background. Oh well, look. if we've just done the Macalania Temple, ring road, we'll just call it an episode there. We've just
explored it.
I think if I've made the error, it will be when that guy turned up and told us about the butterflies.
Yep. Oh. Which is understandable because I don't remember anything past that point.
No, I think I maybe have messed it up, but that's fine because we've leveled up a load, and we'll be able to just easily slam our way past this encounter once we've leveled it up proper. We want to do a.
Why is Kamari's health so low all the time? He's got like such a low base health. Megiddo Flame. Cool. Yeah, he's just got such a low base health, hasn't he? I think it's lower than Yuna's, isn't it?
Oh yeah, far lower.
Yeah.
Because we actually bother to use Luna. Why did I use Cure when I have perfectly good access to Drain?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I bought it for that purpose. There we go. God's sake me, that was worse. That's fought through worse than She-Hulk.
I'll come over there. Don't make me come over there.
I mean, honestly, like, if how I die is falling out with Dan over She-Hulk, I'm pleased to know that history will vindicate me.
I don't know. I just like my superhero shit to be quite funny sometimes and just generally silly. It deserves
the
to
sad
be.
thing is that there's been one thing in that show that I've genuinely found to be amusing, and that was Madison.
Madison is brilliant.
And the whole memes around the Madison cinematic universe.
Yep.
I would have been very happy for it just to be Madison. But the thing is that that's not going to happen.
You're right. That's not going to happen.
I mean, I'm looking forward to, because they can now can't. It's probably the issue now with the MCU is it's become self-referential to the point where they can't cope with just running a small-scale story in which other heroes don't get involved.
I mean, it has to become self-referential at some point because it is popular culture. Like, it just is, right? Like, it's its own pop culture.
All right, let me rephrase that. I think what I mean is they have cameos from every single episode of She-Hulk has had a cameo in it.
No, not anymore.
No?
Yeah, I think the last 2 episodes haven't.
The last 2 had the Daredevil cameo, which wasn't a cameo proper.
No, it's not a cameo. That's a reference, not a cameo.
I think you're nitpicking there, but
No, I think that every single thing in the Marvel universe has had references. Alex, so you can't, if you're gonna be angry at a show for that.
Shang-Chi, literally the only reference in it was an Abomination reference when he hadn't previously been in the universe.
Well, it's Abomination and Wong.
Well, there's actually Wong's overused now, isn't he, really?
Wong's everywhere because Wong is the best. And he just is. Everyone loves Wongers.
That's the point, though, isn't it? It's that Wong would be nothing without Madison.
No. I wish that were true, because I wish I could agree with you, but I can't. Because Wongers is everything.
I've just found that over the course of Phase 4, just like, I remember going to see WandaVision. And, not WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, so
if you hadn't seen WandaVision, you don't understand why she's got kids and why she's got mental to protect her kids.
Yeah, and why that matters. Right, I agree. I think it's
we actually managed it. We made it.
Nice. We can get our bed thing. It's right there. We can do it. Are you going to save it for next episode?
I'll do that now. Hold on, where is it?
Literally just to the right.
Owaka?
Yeah, opposite Owaka to the right.
If this starts a cutscene, I'm gonna be livid. Where is it?
To the right. You got to move into the scenery, I think.
Welcome.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not paying that shit. Where? To the right?
Yeah, just go down. There.
Oh, right, okay.
Right there. There you go. Another Albed primer.
He's charging less now.
Yeah, because you can tell him that it costs too much money, and he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, Sonic Steel's quite good, isn't it? First strike, isn't that like in me? You always go first.
You always go first, which is pretty good. In fact, we will buy that because we're pretty close to having Hastiger.
Yes.
And if we always go first and give everybody haste, we can't lose.
Always go first. Always.
Can't lose.
That is true. That is the truth.
Right. So we're gonna save there.
Yep.
And I think that is where we're going to pause this particular episode with massive disagreement over MCU.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, everyone, put it down in the comments if you guys like hate me now. I'm okay with it. I will die on this hill. I enjoy She-Hulk.
I'm really pleased with the fact you assumed that you would be the heel in this conversation, which means you know you're wrong.
No, no. It doesn't mean I know I'm wrong. It means I know that people will believe I'm wrong. Yeah.
If you've enjoyed today's episode of Brick Twits, why not put something in the comments, leave us a like, subscribe, and add us to your notifications. Do you want to add anything, Dan?
No, all of that stuff. Follow us on Twitter at BritTwitzer, and yeah, we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.
On your way.